What is going on YouTube? This is SamHamTV here, coming to you guys with a Blackwing deck profile for the July 16, 2015 format. So hope you guys enjoy this deck profile. And guys, as I progress through the deck profile, I'll be explaining to you guys some of the card choices I've decided to play in the deck and the reasons why I play them. And before I get started, I just want to give a huge shout out to Mateo and his boys. You guys are absolutely amazing. So guys, without further ado, let's go with this deck profile. And guys, just a heads up, I am proxying some cards in the extra deck. And unfortunately, the card that I have to proxy is, of course, Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Trish, you need to play in this deck. You can easily make Trish with this deck by summoning Blizzard, get a Kalute, and special summon a Bora from your hand. Then you make your Trish. But unfortunately, I went to all my local card stores and I could not pick up a Trish because everybody's keeping theirs. Or if I want to pick it up, everybody's gonna overvalue theirs. Like they all overvalue theirs. Like, you know what, 50 a piece for Trish, 45 a piece. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So I decided not to pick it up. So you know what, unfortunately, I had to proxy. So guys, don't call me a noob or a scrub. Don't mind me for that. But if you guys have a Trish, you guys can put it Trishula in instead. In this deck. And guys, for those of you who actually do not want to watch this deck profile, I did you guys a favor. The link of the link of the deck list of the deck will be in the description box below. Just click on the picture and you guys will see the overview of the entire deck instead of having to watch my annoying voice explain to you guys the card choices that I've decided to play in this deck profile. So yeah guys, and by the way guys, if you guys are interested in seeing a whole different segment or a whole different video on Blackwing's tips and tricks and different combos and tutorials that you guys want to see with Blackwings, give this video 100+ likes and I'll definitely be doing that new video very soon, as long as you guys get up to 100+ likes. Once you guys reach that goal, I'll definitely be doing a different video on that, and you guys will see all the different tricks and tips and combos that you guys can do with Blackwings. If you guys are interested in that, give this video 100+ likes and I'll definitely be doing that. So yeah guys, so without further ado, let's get started with this deck profile. Alright, to start off, of course, you play the monsters. You play double Pinaki, the Wax and Moon. Pinaki is absolutely amazing. Last format, I regret not playing Pinaki, but Pinaki is just so busted. At end phase, he's able to help you basically set up for your OTK during the next turn. At end phase, he's able to help you search up any Blackwing monster from your deck to your hand. That's what's really good about Pinaki. And especially when he's brought up with Shura, he's able to synchro summon into any synchro monsters. Because his effect will be negated by Shura. So double Pinaki. Next you play double Blackwing Yugioh the Whirlwind. Yugioh is absolutely amazing as well. He's able to cut your opponent's monster in half, and he can basically run over anything that's 2500 or lower. And of course, last format I played Yugioh at 3, but I found like, you know what, Yugioh isn't necessary at 3. You have so many resources like Allure of Darkness, Pod Duality, and of course Black Rowan to get into your Yugioh. And I felt like, you know what, the third Yugioh isn't really needed in my personal opinion. And of course, this deck needs more space anyway, so I decided to cut down the third Yugioh. Next, you play one of the key combo cards of the deck is, of course, double Blackwing Blizzard the Far North. This card is absolutely amazing. This card is just so good. He's your one card's single play. He's just so good. He's able to help you go into your combos and OTKs with Blackwing Blizzard, especially if you already have a Nathang on board and you still normal summon the Blizzard using Nathang's effect. You're just able to OTK your opponent. This card is just so good. Yep. Next off, you play, of course, triple Blackwing, Kalute the Moonshadow. This card is your honor to the deck. Kalute is just very self-explanatory. He helps put a lot of damage on your Blackwing monsters, and he also puts a lot of damage, helps you put a lot of damage on board, especially when you have Kalute in your hand. So Kalute is absolutely amazing as well. Next, you play triple Blackwing Bora the Spear. This card is your swarmer of the deck. You know, Blackwings do what they do best. They swarm. They're a flock of birds, just like Crow said. Being able to swarm and just OTK your opponent, put a lot of pressure on board, is very important for Blackwings, and Bora the Spear helps you do that. So I love playing triple Bora, and of course comboing off with Bora and Kalute makes him 3100, and 3100 piercing damage on your opponent's 1000 attack, 1000 defense monster is pretty high damage. So Bora and Kalute are always good. Next we play, of course, the standard triple Shura. Shura will always be played at 3. Sometimes in game 2 I would side out one Shura. But you know what, during first game, Shura is really needed at 3. And he's able to help you go into your combo pieces as well. When he destroys a monster by battle, he's able to search special summon 1500 or lower Blackwing monster from your deck. So you want to bring out Pinaki and Shura synchro summon into Clearwing Dragon, Yazi, and crazy other synchro plays that you can do with these two. It's just very good. And of course, the end phase, if he goes to the graveyard, boom, gets a search and helps set up for your next turn OTK. So it's just very good. So 3 Shura. After the 3 Shira, you want to play, of course, triple Blackwing Chris, the Crack of Dawn. Chris is just absolutely amazing as well. He is just so good. Chris, basically, in my opinion, I felt like Chris replaced Sirocco. Mostly, in my opinion, most people play Sirocco because Sirocco is that one card that's able to search out the entire deck. But now since you have Chris, Chris is able to search out the Shira. So he's really, really good. And of course, he has the once per turn effect where he cannot be destroyed by a spawn trap card effect. So once you have a Black Roman on board and you know your opponent has Bottomless set, when you normal summon this card, he will not be Bottomless. He cannot be destroyed by a spawn trap card once per turn. Then you're secure and able to search out with get a search with Black Roman. So he's just very, very good. And he's also helped. He's also able to help put pressure on board. But unlike Bora, he has the downside with where he's able to get the effect of he can only special summon himself once this way. He's not like Bora, where Bora is just able to swarm the board. So yeah, but they're both really, really good cards. Next, off to the Chris. Now you play for a 1-ups. You play the 1 Blackwing Gladius, the Midnight Sun. This card is absolutely amazing, especially when Gladius is searched off with Black Rowan with a Pinaki. So let's say you open up with a Pinaki and a Black Rowan, and let's say you have any other Blackwing monster in your hand. So let's say you have a Chris. Okay, and okay, let's say you have these 3 cards in your hand. Okay, so let's say you have these 3 cards in your hand. So what will happen at this point is that you would normal summon Pinaki. Let's say you have a Black Rowan. You search up a Gladius. Gladius gets the effect where he's able to special summon itself. Synchro summon into Nathung. That's just a sneak preview combo, guys. Sneak preview into Nathung. Sorry about that, guys. Nathung. And then Nathung gets the effect, burn 800. Then Nathung activates the effect, normal summon Chris. Chris gets the effect to search up a Blackwing card from your deck with the Black Rowan. So let's say you had a Black Rowan here. You search up a Bora or a Gale or a Orochi and any other combo that you guys can do. So you can search up an Orochi, but at this point I'm gonna search up the Bora. Especially in the Bora, put a lot of pressure on board, and then end phase you get search up with Pinaki. So it's just very, very good. That's just like a basic combo that you guys can do. So you play the 1 Gladius, very, very good. It's a really key OTK aspect of the deck. It's just so good, especially combo off with Pinaki is very important. Next play the 1 Zephyros. So for the 1-hours, 1 Zephyros, 1 Gladius, and of course, last but not least, 1 Orochi the Squall. Unfortunately, guys, this is the card that another card that I'm proxying in the deck. This card is a level 1 Blackwing. Blackwing Tuner. His effect, he has the same effect as Bora, where he's able to special summon itself while you control a Blackwing monster. So he's just very, very good for that. Yeah, you know, he's a free summon, and especially when you go off, you can combo off him really, really well with him, Nathung, and Yugioh. So Orochi is just very, very good for that, and he's basically searchable with anything. So that's what I like about Orochi. And I believe Orochi is 400 attack. So this whole deck, you're able to search out Orochi anytime you need it. Once you have Black Roman on board. All right, guys. Now that's it for our monsters. Now off to our spells. You play the triple Black Roman. Black Roman is absolutely amazing. This card is so good. You guys don't know what it does. He's a reinforcement of the army for the deck. And next, you play the double power duality. A lot of people may hate me for this, but it's just my personal opinion. If you guys want to go ahead and play Upstart Goblins, you guys can. But I felt like, you know what, Blackwings needs to be as consistent as possible, okay? Sometimes I felt like, you know what, I hear people say, oh, don't play power duality. It hinders you from OTKing your opponent. But I felt like, you know what, if you're going first and you open up power duality, it helps you dig deeper into the deck for Black Romans. It helps you dig deeper into the deck for Acre's attack and stuff like that. So power duality is just really, really good. It helps you set up for your OTK's next turn, and especially in Blackwings, if you recklessly try to OTK your opponent and you randomly run into a Mirror Force, you will get punished. You'll run into the Mirror Force and you'll just lose from there. So I felt like, you know what, in Blackwings you can have a control aspect of the deck, and you can also have a OTK aspect of the deck. So I felt like, you know what, I need to play power duality. No matter what, I want to get 3 cards deeper to get my Black Rowans. I want to get 3 cards deeper into my traps, and I want to get 3 cards deeper into the monsters that I have. So I have options. Unlike Upstart Goblin, you're just going to draw the next card you're going to draw anyways. Even though it thins out the deck, you don't know what you draw. Sometimes you'll draw a monster when you don't need the monster. Sometimes, you know, like, you guys know what I mean. So I feel like, you know what, I pick consistency over anything. And you guys might say, oh, Mind Crush, everybody plays Mind Crush. Yeah, it doesn't matter. If everybody plays Mind Crush, why do you still play Black Rowan? You're still going to, regardless, they're still going to know what you have in your hand once you search up a Black Rowan. So yeah, so that's just my saying on it. You know what I mean? So not all the time people will have Mind Crush. So Power Duality is just really, really good in my personal opinion. If you guys want to go ahead and play Upstart Goblins, you guys can. But in my personal opinion, I like to play the double Power Duality. So after the Power Duality, you play, of course, one Allure of Darkness, and last but not least, one Book of Moon to round off our spell lineup. And Allure of Darkness is for consistency as well. It also helps you dig deeper into your deck for dark monsters, like all Blackwing monsters. Next off for our traps, you play triple Acres Attack, one of your most key cards in the deck, key trap cards. This is why I play Power Duality, to get deeper into this card. This card is just so busted in Blackwings. It's basically the Fire Lake for Blackwings. So Acres Attack is just very, very good. And the proper way, guys, I explained this throughout all my Blackwing deck profiles. The proper way to use Acres Attack is to chain it onto something. So let's say that you already had Acres Attack set, and you normal summon Shura, and your opponent has 3 back rows. So when you normal summon Shura, if they have no response, you're going to enter battle phase. So you're going to enter battle phase, you're going to attack with Shura, and then let's say your opponent has Deep Prison. So that means that they already wasted 1 card. So chain onto the Deep Prison, you want to activate Acres Attack, tripling off the Shura, destroy their 2 other cards on board. And that means that they already basically lost 3 cards when you just basically lost nothing. So yeah, that's the proper way to use Acres Attack. Another way is that when you summon this card, your opponent Banlist, same situation, activate Acres Attack, destroy 2 cards on the field. They lost 3 cards basically. So Acres Attack is just very, very good. Very standard and generic. Triple Acres Attack, standard. After the triple Icarus, you play, of course, double Mind Crush. I felt like Mind Crush is very important this format. Every deck in today's format searches, and I actually want to have the best Necros matchup as much as possible. So that's why I like to main the double Mind Crush. Very, very good. Next, you play double Phoenix Chain. Phoenix Chain is used to be as a stall tactic of the deck. Phoenix Chain is just so good. I love playing double Phoenix Chain, and it also helps me set up my OTK plays while my opponent can use their monster's effect, and while my opponent monsters cannot attack. So Phoenix Chain is just really, really good. Next, you play the 1 Vanity's Emptiness, 1 Treasure Tribute, 1 Mirror Force. Now these are off to our one-offs. This is like basically a one-off deck. 1 Compulsory Evacuation Device, and last but not least, 1 Solemn Warning. I'm kind of iffy on maybe I might drop the Compulsory for Banlist, but as of now, I feel like Compulsory is really, really good in this deck. Since it's able to bounce back your opponent's XYZ monsters or any other monsters that they have on board, and it's also able to help you bounce back your monsters from your field to your hand, so you can do a lot of combo plays with Black Robins with Compulsory. So it's really, really good. And last but not least, I am playing the Delta Crow Anti-Reverse. Most of the time, I'll actually have a Blackwing on board, and I'll actually activate Delta Crow Anti-Reverse. For now, I like how this card is working out, but you know, maybe during the format, I actually might take it out. Who knows? And yeah, so that's pretty much it for my trap lineup. I do not play Black Sonic. I felt like Black Sonic is a really really good card, but you know what? You have to control a Blackwing monster to use it, and most of the time, sometimes when you have no Blackwing monsters, that card becomes dead. It's the same thing as Delta Crow. So you guys want to if you guys want to play Black Sonic instead of Delta Crow, you guys could. It's either one or the other, but that's just my personal opinion. So the 1 Delta Crow in the main deck is enough. I felt like Black Sonic isn't needed, and I felt like to be honest, Mirror Force is better than Black Sonic, is because it doesn't require you to have anything on board. So that's why I like about Mirror Force. That's it for our traps. Now off to our side deck. 1 Regeki, triple MST, 1 Soul Drain. The second Mirror Force, really, really good. Double Fairy Wind. The 3rd Mind Crush, double Iron Wall, 1 Thunder King Ryo, and last but not least, triple Maxi to round off our side deck. Now off to our extra deck. You play, of course, the 1 Blackwing Armor Master, very, very key. This card is so good. Double Nathung, key combo plays of the deck, so good, guys. Double Obsidian Black Joe, 1 Goro Guardian, 1 Armadis, 1 Black Rose, and last but not least, 1 Starter Spark Dragon. I currently do not own a Beals, but if you guys have a Beals, you guys can definitely play Beals over Starter Spark Dragon. I honestly would replace Beals with Starter Spark. And the way that you make this is of course, you have Nathung and a Blizzard on board, and that can happen. Those play can happen. You know what? If you have a Blizzard and a Thung, you can go into your Beals play, and then if you can go into your Hawkjoe, you can revive back the Thung. You can go off with disgusting combo plays. So the Thung is really, really good. And of course, Starter Spark Dragon is good as well, but you know, you'd rather play the Beals over the Starter Spark Dragon. Now you play, of course, the one Yazi. I am proxying a Yazi. I currently do not own a Yazi, so this is the Yang Zing Yazi. He's basically used to wreck Burning Abyss. It says it can't be targeted at all, so Yazi is really good. And last but not least, you play the one Trishula, which is sad. Look at that. This is my Trish. Absolutely amazing. This proxy is absolutely amazing because it's a Trish. So this is Trishula. It's back. He's back. He's back. Dice Barrier is back. There's one Trish. And off to my XYZs, you play the one Ice Beast Zero Fine, one Abyss Dweller, one Castell, and one Evil Storm Excited Knight. And these two cards are really, really important, is because once you go into them, they're your Acres attack targets as well, since it is a Wing Beast monster. So these two cards are really, really good. And there's one thing that I actually might consider dropping. I am missing a Clear Wing Single Dragon. Sometimes I felt like, you know what, Armades isn't even needed. I'll really go into him. Or I actually might even drop down a Blackwing Tamer, the Yugioh. And put in maybe a Clear Wing Single Dragon. Who knows? It's so hard. Like, the space in this deck is just very, very tight. But as for now, I actually might think of cutting down Armades. But who knows? It hurts to cut out Armades. I actually don't know what to cut. But this deck, I am missing a Clear Wing Single Dragon. So yeah, I actually might take out the Excited Knight. I barely go into him anyways. So yeah, you want actually take out the Excited Knight for the Clear Wing Single Dragon if you guys have it. But these two cards are Trishula, and of course this is a Yazi. The Yang Zing Yazi. So I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for those who actually stayed 16 minutes, 17 minutes of your lives to actually watch this entire deck profile. You guys are awesome. Give this video a thumbs up. You guys are absolutely amazing. Give this video a thumbs up. 100 plus likes for the combo video. I'll definitely be doing it. And if you guys haven't checked out my Facebook page, please check it out. That's where I will answer all your questions that you guys have on anything basically. So thank you so much for watching this video, and let me know what you guys think. And this is SamHamTV. Sam signing out. Peace, and don't forget to subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos, guys. Peace out, guys.